It's kind of ironic to have such a rough spring for weather and then go to Drake Relays and get sunburned. So, I mean, we'll take it. It was a great weekend. Started actually in the middle of the week on Wednesday with multi events, and our student athletes there did a terrific job. Austin Heitland, I think, had close to a 500-point PR overall through the 10 events. Was the top finishing collegiate athlete there. I think he finished third overall. And the women's side, we had, I think, 4 girls in the top 9, led by Brooke Lorenz, and then freshman Erica Lusart, and then Lauren Frederick, I think, all finished in the top 6. And so that was a terrific way to get the week started. Kind of piggybacked off that. Thursday, there was kind of a distance carnival event that happened that night. Ben Ulrichs ran the steeplechase, ran the 8th fastest time in school history there, and then puts him, I think, top 4 in the conference as we head down the last couple weeks as well. On the women's side, that night, Michaela Cole ran a tough 5K there. Not 100%, was a little bit sick, but just stepped out there and represented us very well. Cassidy Sharp, I think, finished 5th overall, and a conference leading mark, and puts her inside the top 48 as we look for the qualifying positions for the regional meets. And then Brett Corey had 2 top 5 finishes, one in the 1500, she finished 4th, and then 5th in the 800. Tough double there, she did a nice job. And then in the field events, back to the field events, Sarah Pate had another good weekend for us. I think finished top 5 in the hammer throw. On the men's side, Jacob Smith ran the 6th fastest time in school history, and puts himself, I think, like 16th or 17th in the nation right now. So that was an excellent race. We ran 50.94. And then JoJo Frost had a huge PR in the 400 hurdles as well. Both those guys performing very well. They were 4th and 5th overall. And then Isaiah Trousel was 2nd overall in the 200, running a conference leading mark there for us. Back to the women, don't want to skip. I think that one of the highlights for the weekend for us was the women's sprint medley relay. Finished 4th overall in the quartet of China Watson-Reed, Maddie Ehrman, Maddie Bell, and Lindsay Schinkel broke the school record there. So anytime you can set some records at the Drake Relays, that's pretty fun. I think overall we had 13 performances in the top 5, and a good place to build. We go to Wisconsin this weekend, kind of a little tune-up. Some kids will take the weekend off and get ready, just freshen up for conference, and other athletes, we're vying for those last few conference spots, and so we're going to go up there just to sharpen up and get ready for the big meets with Terre Haute in a couple weeks. Illinois State will probably be the favorite on both sides, and then it's Northern Iowa, Indiana State, Southern Illinois are kind of the top 4 teams that are going to really be pushing for those top 4 spots at the conference meet, and yeah, it's going to be all about maximizing our opportunities. We have some places we need to really capitalize with a lot of kids in scoring position there, and we just need some people to kind of step up and kind of maybe sneak in there that maybe aren't on paper ready to score points. But that's why you run the meet, and so you don't do it on paper, and so it should be a fun and exciting weekend. I can't think of an event, down the list when you go through the whole schedule that there's not going to be some fun and exciting things happening. And the talent in the Missouri Valley Conference is as good as it's ever been, and it's just going to be a really exciting opportunity for us to step out there and compete.